Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're underway. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Nesta. Oh, good read. Now it's Aguero. Ronaldinho. Rodri. Bergkamp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pirlo. Pirlo. Bergkamp makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's Ronaldinho! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Bergkamp. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's found a way through. Oh, terrible pass. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desai. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. And it's Bergkamp. Gets a good foot in there. Haaland. Spread it left. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Some really good ball movement. And this is Aguero. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. This might spell danger. And it's Gullit. Showing great feet there. And here's Gullit. He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. It's just beyond his reach. Vieira. And he welcomes it in. Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Aguero. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho. Messi. He's a sharp little ball. It's Luis Suarez! Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. To Messi. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
No way through. And that could set him on his way. Ronaldinho. And it's Pirlo. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Vieira. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rodri. Vieira. Stam gets over and intercepts. Pull it, and they can counter here. Good ball, good take. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Sure, Peter.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Number 15, Kylian Mbappe.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 8, Cristiano
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances.
Shot a goal!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Vieira. Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he is deftly away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pirlo. And here's the chance to counter. Manchester United still this single goal behind. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Oh, good finish! Manchester United are back on level terms. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all...
Header! And the ball's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! And just like that, he hits 50. Keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bullet never out of the action for very long. He's got away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Aguero. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Aguero. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ronaldinho. And that is a little undercooked. That's a nicely weighted pass. Luis Suarez! Vieira. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ronaldinho tries a shot! That pass has been well intercepted. Bullet has found the net here, of course. The final 5 minutes. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, red. Nice interception. Rodri. And this is Luis Suarez. Vieira. Luis Suarez. Oh, superb finish! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero. He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior. Great ball. Oh, shoots his chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal scorer for Manchester
Just-
United.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial
Now,
setback.
everyone, please
Aguero
turn your
taking in the
attention to the
accolades,
screen.
having been...
これで縦なの？
Says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
これで電波3になるわけねえんだよな。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Luis Suarez! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Gorgeous!
急に反応しなくなったな。
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Aguero. And he's in on goal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make... Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Manchester United with the... And the finish! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, and the shots! Rodri, very much a man of this moment. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Rijkaard. Rodri wins the duel this time. Short changes him with that pass. Luis Suarez. Pull it. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Yeah. Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Hazard. That's been intercepted. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Nicely spread.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And they're back on the ball again. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. It's Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior. And this is Ronaldo. Great challenge, time to perfection. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance. They totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. They tried seem to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Manchester United up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. Rodri produces the perfect tackle there. Now it's Aguero. Neymar. That's been cut out, well played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Neymar. Luis Suarez. He might be in here. Yeah, can see things others simply cannot. And it's Luis Suarez. Pull it. Neymar. And this is Aguero. Pinches it off him.
めんどくせめんどくせめんどくせめんどくせめんどくせめんどくせめんどくせめんどくせ
And here's Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they
これ
felt
棒読みついてるよな、これ。
within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
ついてねえのか。
The attendances for this match is 71,649.
さすが技。
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Little pass back.
でき
Oh,
すぎ
that's
だろ
good。pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vieira. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aguero, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. Neymar has the space to scheme. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Suarez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Aguero. In with the challenge. Hazard. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. Ferdinand. Looking to play it in. Cahill promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pull it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Aguero. And this is Luis Suarez. Big chance! And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That has been slung wide. And it's Luis Suarez. Rodri. Probing pass. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a pretty loose pass. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Neymar. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Liverpool.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, we're underway. Maldini making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. And it's been played through. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot could be Rummenigge! Nearly, but not quite. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gravenberg. Great touch. Now it's Hullet. He is just... Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's the chance to counter. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he was quick to react. Hullet. And here's Diego Costa, tries to throw, impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
So we're still where we started right now. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Luis Suarez. Suarez finds himself offside. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Diego Costa. It's Costa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he finish? Superb from Diego Costa! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there is your opener. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Searching passes played
急
there.
に収まんなくなったな。
Dida with the clearance.
PS4 変えてこ
He's
れ。
done very well to take that back. The message is clear.
いや
None shall
ちょっ
pass.
とマジ怪しいなこいつ。
Marcelo picks it up out wide.
いや
There will be a throw in. Well seen. Saw
いや
that
う
coming.
ざすぎ。
Positioning, so good from him.
いやうぜ。
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And
映
now
像
they
と
can
しては変わ
string
らんの
out a
か。
defence.
いやーマジ。
And that is expertly dealt with. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
多分
They
通
can
ってるん
counter
だ
here. Diego Costa. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Strokes it back. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass. And the shots! And it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application.
And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat. We'll look back on the first 45
ちょ
minutes.
っとだいぶ
Both sides would
PS4
have
っぽい
expected
な。
a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Liverpool always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are
Yeah.
doing this now.
出たらダメだろ今の。
Finesse.
ほら早くロングボール蹴ってこいよ。
Now he's off and running. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rummenigge, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pirlo. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that is a good ball to...
いやなんでえぐっ。
Seen that early. Used a certain
ふざけんなよ。
Match is 71,898.
Pirlo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cristiano Ronaldo!
でこう見すぎるだろマジで。
And they get themselves in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just really poor very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21.
Liverpool with the lead.
Now
Now he's got space here, and he was alert to it.
Number 4.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 18.
Oh, well played, well played.
Number 25. Eric
Neymar.
Cantona. Number 11. Bruno
Aims
Fernandes.
beyond the defence.
Number 19.
This is Aguero.
Mohamed Salah.
He would have been quick to recover this. They're urging him to shoot. Big chance, corner. Cleared without hesitation. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. Nicely weighted, but decent chance!
このパス出すな。はあ。
Nice poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, red, nice interception. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gravenberg. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He is through here. Oh, such a
う
clever
ぜえ、電波よ。てか、PSO だろ、てめえ、マジで。
Stands tall and
死ね。
strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
もう100 PSO。
The most accurate pass. And here's Cruyff. And he's found a way back. Cruyff!
うぜえ。
And then he knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Cruyff has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
マジでうぜえ。
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Corner
7.
number 2 then.
Neymar. Coming on the field is number 13.
Oh, that was vital.
Liverpool really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Can he finish?
いや、もう、無理。
No shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the
きしゅすぎだろ、マジで。
defenses, and that's precisely why.
クソゲーがすぎるぜ。ほんまに。
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pepe
いやー、うぜえ、マジ。
Varane getting this one clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
絶対こいつ PSO マジでく
Well,
た
this was
ば
a
れ。
game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicator take. But these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
まあでもよかった。
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
よくわかった。もう9時か。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We're up and running then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. Leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Can he get it through? And the counter is on. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Del Piero. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I wonder what was on his mind. Should have put his foot right through it.
Yabo.
That is lovely. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pullet. He might be in here! Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Neymar.
Huh?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, super ball! And here's Suarez. Cruyff.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Vieira. Azar. And that was asking for too much. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pullet. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hazard, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Suarez. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that is... And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
once more. He is having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Pepe. Thuram is Pullet is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Could be danger here. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
まあ悪くないな。
Manchester United certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Del Piero. He's had it taken off him. And he's forced to go back. Vieira. Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Played out to the left flank. That's tidy. And this is Pullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pullet. Bruno Fernandes. Cantona. Nicely weighted ball. That's very neat.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That's a foul.
ねえだろ。
For the referee. Luis Suarez. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bruno Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
さすがにターン通らない。
And it's Vieira. To Maldini. Desai. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pullet dominates aerially so often. Vieira. And Pepe. And it's Thuram. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic running with the ball. Great vision. It's Ibrahimovic!
And he was there to get a
う
vital
ん。
touch.
うん。
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very
う
well played.
ん。
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 8.
Oh, good line!
Numero 11.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Il numero 15. Neymar. Il numero 17.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Il numero 13. James
Milan
Rodriguez.
clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Chance here to counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi ploughing through the middle. Dembele.
しまった。思ったより。
No, he's not getting any further than that. Messi, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable.
いやー、それへんかったが。
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
That's a good ball out wide. Spread neatly.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Eh?
James Rodriguez. And this is Luis Suarez. Nicely spread. Neymar. He's got away. Skims one in.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Oh, now
recupero.
this is interesting.
Huh?
And the referee has pointed to the spot. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. So where will he go?
電波3ですけど大丈夫ですか？
Milan look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
いやいや、やばいって。
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
多分 PSO だと思うんだよな。なんか、かなり出てたし。
No shortage of endeavour, efforts, at
3
times
桁なんだ。
effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I have to say the front line made very little impression, Peter, and there's a genuine worry that losing like this can be quite confident.
置いときゃいいかもな、この本。 うん。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of...
He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try!
結構見すぎるだろ、マジで。
Massive goal!
死ねえよ、ゴミよ。
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Cantona. Leicester deals with that comfortably. Rice. It's Hullet. That is good alertness. Rodri. And the counter is on. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that has left him in a heap. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Hullet.
He'd be disappointed with that.
And here's Cantona. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, that's clever. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
全く距離がついていけてない。
Rice. And here's Azar. And it's Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. That looks a decent ball.
いや、ふざけんなよ、ゴミ。
And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much
ね、
easier
ゴミ
for
みてえ
people
な。
who are willing to go beyond the defense like that.
Lovely. Now then. And the finish.
いや、絶対 PSO こいつマジで。
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Pull it. Luis Suarez with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Neymar.
いやー、ふざけんな、マジで。バグってんの分かってるよな、こいつ。
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save them up here, I know. And here's Suarez. Cantona. They're urging him to shoot. He's in a great position here. Flings in a cross. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's been given away.
よしよし。あれ
There will be a throw-in. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gets a good foot in there. Driving forward. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Luis Suarez. And the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew.
And that is indeed the final act. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Vieira. Rafael Varane. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rafael Varane. And it's Rice. Azar, who is rarely short on confidence. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, can they get him away? Oh, can he get onto this?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Marcelo. Looking for the far post. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. And this is Azar. It's their second corner of the game. again they hit the front. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Belgium with the lead.
The attendances for this match is 72.
And this is Luis Suarez. And he shoots! Wonderful Aguero! A finish of true class. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 14, Luis Suarez. Number 7, Neymar.
Oh, good
Number
read.
9,
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through.
Number 6, George
Played
Best.
back into the centre.
Number 19, Mohamed Salah.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 22,
Best conjures time and space where few can. He is through here. And this is Aguero. Best. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maldini. Rice. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Aguero. And the shot! Well taken goal. But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Aguero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Gullit might just make this. That looks a cracking ball. And it's claimed by the keeper. Best. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. Now it's Aguero. Best. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how...
He's had a shot! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
substitution for Manchester United. Number 18.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
On to replace him is number 21.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Vieira is onto this. Mohamed goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Manchester United.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Manchester United leading now.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
So no flag here. He has found the way through.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He has a look up. Not a hint of offside here. He's given the time to pick a pass. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Marcelo. And they're back on the ball again. Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Good read, needed to be. And there goes the final. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
Game might have just
酒なの
They stayed true to their style and turned.
わからんわ、マジで。